Derrick Rose's last act as an NBA player came in the form of a letter to the game of basketball, addressing the highs and lows that he experienced over a 16-year pro career. And with that, his career ended on his terms. Rose, the number 1st overall pick in the 2008 NBA draft by his hometown Chicago Bulls and the league's MVP in 2011, announced his retirement on Thursday. He was, and still is, the youngest MVP winner in NBA history, claiming that award when he was just 22. "You believed in me through the highs and lows, my constant when everything else seemed uncertain," Rose wrote as part of his letter to the game, serving as his retirement announcement. He posted the letter online, as well as taking out full-page newspaper advertisements in each of the cities where he played in his NBA years. "You told me it's okay to say goodbye, reassuring me that you'll always be a part of me, no matter where life takes me," he wrote. Rose was the league's Rookie of the Year in 2008-09 for the Bulls, was the league's MVP 2 seasons later, and was an All-Star selection in 3 of his first 4 seasons. A major knee injury during the 2012 playoffs forced him to miss almost 2 full seasons, and he contemplated stepping away from the game several times following other injury issues, but always found ways to get back onto the floor. Bulls owner Jerry Reinsdorf said Rose represents the grit, resilience, and heart of Chicago. "He's one of the toughest and most determined athletes I've ever been around, constantly fighting through adversity that would have broken most," Reinsdorf said. Watching him grow from a Chicago Public League star to becoming the youngest MVP in NBA history as a Bull has been nothing short of an honor. Besides the Bulls, Rose would also play for New York, Detroit, Minnesota, Cleveland, and Memphis. He spent last season with the Grizzlies, returning to the city that he called home for his 1 season of college basketball. He played in 24 games with the Grizzlies last season, and when it ended, Rose spoke at length about what a return to Memphis meant to him. "It's all full circle," Rose said in April. "Coming back here, having my family here, my wife's family is from here, being back in this arena, having some of the people that came to my college games actually come to my professional games here. It's all love," added the Grizzlies in a statement Thursday where they offered Rose congratulations on his career. "We are grateful for your meaningful contributions to this team and this city and wish you all the best in this next chapter of life." Rose dealt with multiple knee surgeries over the years, took time away during the 2017-18 season to contemplate his future while dealing with ankle issues, and sat out nearly 2 full seasons after the knee injury in 2012, when he should have been in his prime. Rose averaged 17.4 points and 5.2 assists in 723 regular season games. He averaged 21 points per game before the ACL tear 12 years ago, and 15.1 per game in the seasons that followed. With D. Rose, it was never a question of his talent. Basketball Hall of Famer Dwyane Wade, a former Rose teammate, said in 2018, "It was always about his health, and when he was healthy, everyone saw all the talent." Rose still flashed that MVP-level talent plenty of times over the years that followed the knee troubles. He had a career-high 50 points for Minnesota in a 128-125 win over Utah on October 31, 2018, a game that moved him to tears. He had a 12-assist game for Detroit in a 115-107 win over Houston on December 14, 2019, his first such game in nearly 8 years. "I know the person that he is, the character that he has. Knicks coach Tom Thibodeau, who coached Rose in Chicago, Minnesota, and New York, said in 2018 when he was leading the Timberwolves, "And it shines through." Rose was a serious candidate for the league's 6th Man of the Year award in 3 straight seasons, 2018-19, 2019-20, and 2020-21, and even got a first-place MVP vote again in that 2020-21 season, a decade after winning that award. He announced his presence as a star quickly, winning the league's Skills Challenge as a rookie at All-Star Weekend in 2009, then winning Rookie of the Year and scoring 36 points in his playoff debut. It was a meteoric rise for someone who grew up amid poverty in a Chicago suburb, then saw basketball as an escape route and way to take care of his mother and family. In 2006, he hit a shot to win an Illinois State high school championship. Only 5 years later, he was MVP of the NBA.